Okay, I'm back. My camera suddenly cut off because I forgot to transfer my last videos before I started a new series. I am so sorry. But anyway, it gave me a chance to look up the peanut butter recipe for the peanut butter cups, so I have that going for us anyway. So, something about when you make molded chocolate candy, and you're going to have a filling in it, is you'll need a paintbrush. And it's the same with when you do the Reese's peanut butter cups. We're going to paint the chocolate up the sides of the mold so we have a center to put the filling in, and then we'll put more chocolate on top. Okay? And also, depending on what you're making, like the chocolate bombs, they'll go into the refrigerator both times that we want it to set up. But these, they'll go into the refrigerator first for 5 minutes when we do the shells. And then when they're finished, then they'll go into the freezer for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, depending. You'll check them to make sure they're set up. And then we can turn them out. But like I was saying, I want my coconut molded candy to have like a gold coloring to it. So I sprayed my mold with this color mist, and it's from Wilton's. I got it at Walmart. So that's the first thing I need to do is I need to make my filling. I'm going to put this to the side. So it said I needed 2 cups of desiccated coconut, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the leftover coconut for my coconut rum that I made. I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. And I already tasted it. It tastes kind of boozy, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. So, whew, yeah. Everybody loves the coconut rum. So we need 2 cups, and I know that that's what this is, so, because that's what I used when I made it. So I don't need to use any more. I'm going to throw those away. And it said I need the recipe I'm using. I'll post recipes in the description like I always do. And then it said I need a half a cup of sweetened condensed milk. So let me grab a... We need the liquid side. So I need a half a cup. Okay. We'll have leftover. And I'm actually going to use a little bit of this to sweeten up my hazelnut before I do the other candy. And I need something to pull this together with. And I need a little spoon, a tiny spoon, to put it into my molds. I guess I need some of that rinse aid. That doesn't look too good. Alright, so we're going to pour this into the coconut. I'm not going to be able to use that again. Alright, because sweet condensed milk is kind of gooey. Smells good. Now for this recipe, you could use honey too. You could use a half a cup of honey too if you wanted to. Let's just see what this is tasting like. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So put that in my mouth. I'm going to need something in a different spoon. I use that one because I put it in my mouth. Shouldn't have anything funky on it. And I can, I can taste the rum. So we're gonna have to think of a name for this because this is something we're making up as we go along. Okay? That get in the kitchen and experiment thing. All right, so that's all mixed up. And this is a caramel sauce. So I'm thinking maybe I'll add some of this to the hazelnuts instead. Yeah. We'll do that instead. I'll save that sweetened smoke for something else. Okay, so now we've got to paint our mold with chocolate. I think I need a paper towel. These are brownie paper towels and I like these. These are tear sheets. They even have a small size too. Need that for mine. I'm a little overzealous with the gold. Alright. So we're gonna try this little funnel thingy. I probably got it on wish.com. I think it's a pancake somewhere or other. So I think it'll probably be a learning curve here. So I'm going to use this to put my chocolate in. I'm going to paint my mold. Then I'm going to put some of my coconut mixture in there. Then I'm going to cover it with some more chocolate. But the first thing I have to do is I have to paint my mold. I have to set it. So I'll put it in the refrigerator for 5 minutes and I'll set it. And what we'll do in the meantime, while that's setting, is we'll start getting the stuff together for the Reese's peanut butter cups. Alright, so here we go. Need some chocolate. I'm sure it's not going to take much. Hopefully this doesn't leak. I hope it doesn't leak. Alright. So cross your fingers. This is the first time I've used it. Not bad. The next one. I got a little too much chocolate in that one. Oops. But as you know, it's a learning curve. I'll take some out with my little paintbrush. I would like to be able to get really good candy. I like candy, and it's so pretty. There's just so many different things that you can mix with chocolate or white chocolate. I would actually like to be able to do their sugar eggs for Easter, and they're hollow, and they have like a little scene inside of them. I don't know if you've ever seen them, or you remember them from when you were a child. Let's see if that'll sit on the side there. Okay. But they're sugar eggs. Stop that. Weirdo. Dog scratching himself. Anyway, so they're sugar eggs, and they've got a real pretty royal icing design around the side of them that holds it together. And at the end, it's got like a little window. And you can look through the little window and you see a scene inside of there. It's really cute. Gosh, I haven't seen those things in years. So I'm going to paint up the side of my mold. To make a shell for my filling. Did I get too much chocolate in there? So, sharesies. So yeah, go over to YouTube or Facebook and give Global Sugar Art some love, because yeah, he is amazing. Chef Alan is amazing. Cookies, oh my gosh, the cookies, and for every season, just amazing. I could just watch his videos for hours and hours and hours. I look up and I'm like, yeah, well, okay, I should probably go to bed because I have to work tomorrow. But I can't help myself, I just love to learn. What's got too much chocolate? Just paint up the sides. Okay, so Google, stop my music again. I don't know why. Hey Google, can you play some instrumental Christmas music, please?
Got it. Here's a YouTube music playlist called Solo Piano Christmas. Ghirardelli luscious caramel, now in white chocolate. Try new Ghirardelli white chocolate caramel squares.
Yeah, I went a little overboard on that one. So we'll just scoop it out. Make sure I got on all sides. Make sure I don't have any bare spots. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator for 5 minutes. And actually what I should do is I should just like go ahead and paint my mold for my Reese's peanut butter cups, because same thing. I think we're out of chocolate. I think once I practice it, I might get pretty good at this. Oops. Or maybe not. I kind of like this little plastic thing, because the video I was watching of the guy using the funnel, chocolate funnel, I guess is what it is. I don't really recall what he said it was. Made a really loud metallic noise that just was annoying. And so I actually prefer this little plastic thing. you sat on there good before. Now, why aren't you sitting on there good now? Now we're just going to paint up the sides. Just like we did the other one. This is going to be our shell for our peanut butter. Make sure that we're going to put in there. I made these before and oh my goodness, they were so good. So how I got started on all of this is when my oldest son, Chris, spelled with a K, had his 6th birthday. I got a cake down in Key Largo, Florida. We were living in Key Largo, Florida at the time. I got a cake from the bakery that had cream cheese frosting on it. No, whipped cream frosting on it. And yeah, that's not what I ordered, and it is hot as hell in Key Largo, Florida. Okay? Even in November. His birthday is in November, but even in November, it's hot as hell in Key Largo, Florida, and I was absolutely furious because they didn't ask me if it was okay to make my son's cake with whipped cream frosting because it was going to have to stay in the refrigerator until it was time to serve it. And I was really mad. And I was like, I'm going to learn how to do this if it kills me. It didn't. And I learned how to do it. So, from then on, I didn't trust anybody to make my children's birthday cakes. Because, yeah, I'm one of them. I'm a Karen. I will go in there and I will get real ugly real fast. Because all they had to do was call me and ask me if it was okay, and I would have said, nope, please don't do that. Don't make no, I was mad because they didn't ask me if it was okay first. So, fun fact, every bicycle that my kids ever rode except for one, I put together myself. Yes, I roll like that. I like to put things together. Just about every, excuse me, 1 second. Just about every piece of furniture in my house that has to be put together, my fireplace, my wine rack, my bedroom suit, all that stuff. I put it all together myself because I just like to do stuff like that. I always like to put things together. I like to know how things work. When I was 3, I got a tricycle for Christmas and I took it apart. My mother's boyfriend welded it back together and I couldn't see how it worked after that, so I never wanted to ride it again. It's just one of those things. Some people are just born curious. I like to fix things. It's just a challenge to me. It's just a lot of fun. It's something I enjoy doing. My next door neighbor, she needed a table put together for her TV, so I went over there and put it together for her. That stuff is just easy to me. I mean, I like doing stuff like that, so it's just easy to me. So, yeah, I like doing stuff like that. I think that the part that people don't really grasp and why it seems so hard to do is that they don't lay it all out. So, and then you look at the picture. A is there, and B is there, and C is there, and D is there. And you have it all ready and set to go. Okay, so now this has got to go in for 5 minutes. Because it's also a shell. I actually forgot we're gonna need some butter for this peanut butter. Says we need 4.5 tablespoons. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and half. Cut that like that. Fold that over. Chocolate everywhere. Put this back in the fridge. Alright, this stuff's going to be ready to box up soon. I folded all the boxes while I was transferring the files to the laptop. Set that to the side. What? Alright. So now we're going to fill this one with a coconut. It looks like it's going to take just a little teeny tiny bit. I'm going to make sure it's all in the shell. That way when we put our top on. Okay, so I'm thinking that's about 1/4 teaspoon, maybe. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to move it to 1/4 teaspoon. And I think it's a little more than that, actually. Go up to 1/2 teaspoon. Roll it over. candy. Here comes Tom. I actually like the spoon a little better. Probably just what I'm used to doing. So our peanut butter shells are done. Put more coconut. So I think I'm going to do the cookies tomorrow. It's my day off. I don't have anything planned other than going to see my son, taking him his Christmas gift. So I'll get up early and I'll go do that, and then I'll come back and I'll make cookies. This is actually like 10:30 here. I've been working on this stuff for a while.
Watch live and local news on a variety of networks. YouTube TV. Try it free.
Sometimes it just doesn't want to mush down in there. That's coconut for you. Because it's shredded. And wrap it a little too much. Mushed down in there, so I can put the top chocolate on. Well, it'll actually be the bottom, but you know, need to see seal the candy. Alright. Ready for our peanut butter. I just wanted to warm it up a little bit. Alright, so back to our chocolate. Just gonna take just a little tiny bit. You could do this with a spoon too, that's how I did it the last time. I'm just trying something I bought to do pancakes with. And I thought, after I saw that video, I was like, I bet you I could use that for that chocolate. Yep, here we are. Using it for our chocolate. Uh-oh. You're all overboard there. Oops. Got all carried away there. Get a paintbrush out. You got all carried away there. Just gonna seal it up. Oopsies. I guess I'll have to eat that one because it's open. That's another good thing about making chocolate. They're open, you get to eat them. So basically I'm just pushing the chocolate to the edge. So we seal the chocolate shell. So some other things that I make, I don't know if I've told you this or not, but I make my own yogurt, I make cream cheese, I make sour cream. I would like to start making hard cheeses and maybe some camembert or some brie. I think that would be interesting. I don't really have, I need a fridge that a mini fridge, you know, a small refrigerator that I can control the temperature on so that I could make the cheese and have a place to store it while it ages. That's something I would like to do. I think it would be fun. Doesn't look like it's hard at all. Kind of like my extracts and my liqueurs. It seems like the hard part is to wait until it's ready. But I mean, that friend that made those butter molds for me, he also made some cheese molds for me out of PVC pipe. And I just need to figure out a weight, how to do the weights. I was thinking maybe barbell weights, you know, like for weightlifting. I was thinking that because they're flat, and I could just like pile one on top of another until I get the weight I need. And if I have different weights, like a 10, 20, 30, 50, then I would only need to use like one or two, you know, like a 10 and a 20 to make 30. Kind of thing. And just the easiest, just trying to think of the simplest way to do it. Thinking about maybe getting a weight set for, you know, a weight bench. Alright. So thank goodness that's the bottom because it doesn't look too pretty. Alright, so I'm going to put this back in here because it got hard when I left it out. Alright, so now it's got to go in the freezer for 5 minutes. Alright. So while that's cooling, let's do our peanut butter. Let's see. So it said we need a half a cup of creamy peanut butter, 4.5 tablespoons of butter softened, I'm not going to use that anymore, so we can put that in the sink to be washed. Let's see. So we need half a cup of peanut butter. Yeah, but you count that as a solid or a liquid. I'm going to count it as a dry ingredient. Alright, need a spoon. Actually, you know what? A knife would be better. I'm going to use a knife instead. We're going to press it down in there and make sure we, get the right amount. good. But I bought the smooth peanut butter, creamy peanut butter, for Josh's macaron video. And I thought, I can use that. I'll use that in some cookies. Press that right out. Pretty cool, huh? Don't need that anymore. And I need half a cup of confectioner sugar. Oh, this hot chocolate over here. Half a cup of confectioner sugar, I think is what he said. Let me check. Eighth of a teaspoon of salt. So I'm only doing half of the recipe. I didn't say to sift it, so we ain't gonna. Now, the recipe on Global Sugar Art calls for dry fondant, but I don't have any right now, so I'm using a different recipe. This is a dab one. Bring it quite to the top on that. Ah, that's what it is. I accidentally pressed cancel. Okay, so the candy has to be in the the freezer to set up for 10 minutes. I'm going to mix all this together. Smells really good. I tell you, this is my Pampered Chef. Okay. Once I use my Pampered Chef, I'm just spoiled because it holds up to anything. Might have been able to use this flimsy thing in the coconut, but not peanut butter. This mixing scraper is awesome. The peanut butter smells so good. Make sure we got it all mixed nice. All nice and good. Alright, so we're going to put about a half a teaspoon of this in each one of those cups. top it off with chocolate. And then it'll go into the freezer. That much, maybe just a little dab. Smells really good. Put that into our shells. These are gonna be good. I would bet that if you have a nut allergy, that you could make like a caramel cream or something like that to go on these instead. Yep. I actually think there's a candy like that, caramello. It's like squares. It's a bar and it's squares. So you could do your own version of that in the little peanut butter cups, molds. Okay, so I got everything squished down. Yeah, those are going to be good. Wash my hands because I stuck my finger in my mouth. Alright. Clean this off enough to rid of the little peaks. Alright, so now we're going to put chocolate on top to seal our little peanut butter cups. Oops. not going to hurt that to stay in the freezer longer than 10 minutes. I'll just switch them out when I put this in. So remember, when you're doing something that has a shell and a filling, refrigerator for 5 minutes to set it up. Freezer for 10 minutes to complete it, to finish it. Alright. I think we're good there. Balance this again. Well, I had it a minute ago. I don't know why I want to do it now. Oh. Alright. Now I gotta paint it to our edges to seal it. I know this probably looks like a lot of work, but to me it's just, it's worth it. Get a little more chocolate in that one. Wasn't quite full enough. I mean, you're making this for people that you love or people that you like, or even for yourself. I mean, there is no reason that you cannot spend time like this on yourself. None. If you want to indulge and do some candy making just for you, I say go for it. I make stuff for myself all the time just because I want to try it. I made lavender cookies just because I wanted to try it. I made lavender lemonade just because I wanted to try it. I did soap making one time, that was kind of fun. I have to get a soap cutter, soap box with a soap cutter. That would be neat. Alrighty. These have got to go in for 10 minutes. They're hard. Alright, so I'm going to get some wax paper to turn them out on. Picture right quick. Slightly press on them and they pop out. say that and then they don't. Come on. There we go. All right. So I'm going to use that again in a second. Turn these over. And if you wanted to, you could even like break those edges off. And you don't have to. You just want to make them look a little neater, you can. Okay, so how many do we get? 14. Now, I was gonna do something else with these. That's a lot. Kind of warm. Yikes. Snip off too much. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright. So, I'm just going to do little swirls. Alright, so I'm just going to put that over there. So that's what those look like. So now, let's see. 6, 7. Okay, so 7, that means that the second set are for me. So I'm going to take one of the ugly ones, and I'm going to do a taste test. If you like coconut, you've got to try this. Wow. It's really good. And it's like, you can taste the rum, but the chocolate covers it up. It's really good. The hazelnuts. I'm not going to need all of those for that candy. So I'm just going to do, I don't know. good. I love Frangelico, that's why I always make it. Because I love it. There's always leftovers. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the microwave for just a second. So I have to take a shot. I cannot put metal in the microwave. Do not put metal in the microwave. Now remember, we got 2.5 minutes on the candy. So I'm going to do 30 seconds on the caramel. So I just want to soften it up. That's all I want to do is just soften it up. I'm going through the spoons today. Alright. This is the caramel sauce I made for Josh's video. Those macarons. It's made with real butter, so it's so good. If you want the recipe for this, it's on his video. So it's gonna add that much. Put the top back on. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that because it's still hot. Mix this up real good. And taste it. Wow. Oh, it's so good. So I'm going to airhead off for a bit. Okay, so what am I going to do? So I think I'm going to put some chocolate in here. Remember, I already polished my mold so it would be shiny. So I'll put my chocolate in here. Then I'm going to add the hazelnuts. Yeah, let's do that. Need more chocolate. Garçon, more chocolate. That's where I keep getting all the chocolate and chocolate on my hands. So these are small, so they won't take much. Remember, it's not going to hurt for that to stay longer. That sound might drive us a little crazy. So this one is not a shell, so it will go straight to the freezer. And I'm going to leave it for 15 minutes because the chocolate is hot. think this little pancake maker thing I got for free. All I had to do was pay shipping. So, what, a couple bucks. And it's been working pretty good. Okay. Set this back over here. Tap this on the counter a couple times. Pardon me. I think my allergy medicine's burning off. Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock at night. Well, I should have taken it a couple hours ago. Alright. So now I'm just gonna drop some of this in there. We're just making stuff up as we go along. So that'll be an ugly one. I'll have to eat that one. So I make blueberry liqueur too, and last time I made it, I thought about dipping those blackberries in some chocolate. I forgot to save them this year, and we had a hurricane the last time, so they ruined in their freezer. It happens. I know, can't save everything sometimes. Power goes out for days. We lived in an old mobile home park at the time. When the wind blew too hard, the power would go out. It's just one of those things, I guess. But you know what? It's a roof over your head. So you can't complain, right? Right? I'm blessed to be able to live where I live. A lot of brutally honest budgeting going on there, especially right now. Alright, we'll get through it. We will get through it. Alright, so tap this down again. I got a little carried away with the gold there, didn't I? Yeah, living there. I should have just left it alone. Take pieces. Now we're going to get our Reese's out. Our peanut butter cups. I don't know if I'm allowed to call them Reese's, but my imitation of Reese's peanut butter cups. I'll put this in the freezer this time. Not the fridge, freezer. Excuse me. Next time I pause this video, I'm going to go take my medicine. I should have done that earlier. I just forgot about it. I don't know. Pop these bad boys out. Well, I'll say what I do. Alright, so let's see how many we got. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, so that would be 2, 14, right? I'm going to do this one again. I'm going to do both of these one more time. I'm going to put it on pause so I can take my medicine and wipe my nose because, yeah. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have really bad allergies. So anyway, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I can't eat any of those because those are spoken for. Okay, so let's do a coconut again. And I'm not going to be so crazy with gold this time. But they really should match. I don't know. So maybe I don't know. I'll just go white this time. Alright. Now, we do our paint our molds one more time, and then I'm going to do the Reese's one more time. So while I'm waiting for that to come out, I'll do this, and then I will finish up by myself the second set of these candies by myself. Then I'll box one up so you can see what they're going to look like boxed up for gifting. That way you don't have to watch another hour of the same thing I've already done. I'll take pictures. And it's kind of late here, so I probably won't get this put together tonight. Probably be tomorrow. Stuck to the chocolate. Alright, so we gotta paint. Paint. Little shells. So I'm only gonna do 2 of each one of these kind. Because I got all that other fun stuff that I made. But it's been fun doing all of this for you guys. I hope that if you like what you saw today, that you'll click the subscribe button, that you'll click the like button, and that you'll share. And if you would, leave a comment and tell me if there's something else that you'd like to see me do or show you how to do. Somebody asked me how to do chicken fried steak. I might do that. Somebody asked me that on Twitter. I have people ask me on Twitter how to do stuff all the time. I have a video doing how to fold a fitted sheet, and it was really funny because I kept saying a folded sheet instead of a fitted sheet. It was so funny. It's like, okay, so yeah, I'm not doing that video over again just because I was being silly and had folded sheet stuck in my head instead of fitted sheet, which is what I was supposed to be demonstrating. So I demonstrated it, but I just kept calling it folded instead of fitted. So weird. I got some neat laundry tips though. So maybe you want to go over and watch that. It's pretty funny. It's early in the pandemic. We were still under lockdown at the time. So we were all spending our time goofing off on Twitter Twitter and Facebook. That was fine. Folding a fitted sheet is not hard. Winding it up and putting it in the closet does not count as folding. So, I teach you how to fold a fitted sheet by yourself, without it touching the floor and getting dirty. Because some of us have to do their laundry at the laundromat, and those floors are filthy. I know, I used to have to do it. But you know, you do what you gotta do till you don't gotta do it no more. Right? Right? That's right. You do what you gotta do till you don't gotta do it no more. And I'm not talking about illegal things either, okay? I'm not talking about work. I've worked 2 jobs so that my kids could do things. Worked 2 jobs so my son could go play soccer in Belgium in an international tournament he was invited to. Worked 2 jobs so my son could go to Europe as a student ambassador, people to people. You know, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You got to go to the laundromat to do your laundry, go to the laundromat, do your laundry. So you don't have to do it no more. Maybe you don't want a washer and dryer. That's cool. Hey, not everybody does. Maybe you don't have the space for it. Whatever. Whatever. You do you. You do you to the best of your ability. Okay. So, you gotta put this in the refrigerator. Alright? Refrigerator. For 5 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes left on the one in the refrigerator, in the freezer. So, we'll just add 2 minutes. We'll do our Reese's here. I might use this for my chocolate making all the time. Pretty handy. I'm still getting chocolate everywhere. I don't know how to manage that. Got it on my shirt, got it all on my hands. Got it all over the counter. Pardon me, but we're having fun. Isn't that the whole idea? Yeah. Just gotta have fun. Yeah. That's how we get through this craziness. Just have fun. Gotta paint, 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 paint. Paint, 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 paint. Gotta make our shells. Paint, 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 paint. So you got, because I'm ADD, I've told you guys this before, sometimes I'll say one word when I actually mean something different, and when I watch it playback, I'm like, what? No, not cream cheese. You don't put cream cheese on baked potatoes. It's sour cream. I meant sour cream. Yeah. It's pretty funny. All right. But hey, you know what? That's just part of having fun. You can't laugh at yourself. What can you laugh at? That's how we're gonna get through this craziness. Just try to have fun. Y'all by yourself because of this pandemic? Hey, join the club. I am too. I gotta find ways to amuse myself or I go crazy. Can't watch TV all the time. It's boring after a while. But I'm one of those kind of people, I I'll channel surf. I just look for something. Oh yeah, I like that. It might be the 500th time I've watched it, but I'll watch it again. I just like watching it. Alright. So our salad hazelnut chocolate is ready. And it can just wait until I finish doing this. But remember, we need 2 more minutes on one in the refrigerator. We'll reset the timer for that. I'm really bad about remembering to set a timer for things. Then I'm like, okay. Trying to remember how long something has been when your ADD is fun to watch. Okay. Let's see, what have I done in the last, okay. So I take a 24-hour allergy medicine. This is the generic stuff I get from Walmart. It's like the Zyrtec. And thankfully it works really fast. Because I don't feel like I need to sneeze again. I'm allergic to everything. Ever since I had that first surgery on my ear, where they removed all that stuff and cut some nerves and stuff in there. Just like I'm allergic to everything. Baby powder. Yeah, no, I can't deal with baby powder at all. It's just awful. Here, 44 seconds. Let's see. Hey Google, can you play some instrumental Christmas music, please? Hey Google, can you play some instrumental Christmas music, please?
Alright, here's a YouTube music playlist called Solo Piano Christmas.
She keeps picking the same one. She must like that one. Okay, so this one's ready. Ooh, that looks pretty. This one's ready. See, I got my holiday meal in there already. I'll put that one in there and set the timer for 5 minutes. Start. Use that. Give me. I'll make another tray of these too. I'll repolish that one. See how shiny they are? I'm going to take a picture, but I'm going to turn one over. We're going to eat one. Wow, you gotta try that. Even if you don't try it with boozy, boozy hazelnuts like I have, you gotta try it. That's really good. Okay, so I need to polish my mold again. Okay, you polish it between uses. Wow, that's really good. I might make extras of those. Don't tell nobody. I'm not supposed to tell nobody. Alright. So, you have now seen all of the candy goodies that I'm gifting for this holiday season. So, I'm going to go ahead and let you go for the night, so you don't have to watch me do a second round of those candies. We were just basically waiting for that to be finished in the refrigerator. But, you know, I really appreciate you guys stopping by and taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate your support, and I hope you have a nice holiday, whatever holiday that you celebrate. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I hope that it's all that you wish for it to be. And hang in there, we're almost through this. See y'all later.